On Tuesday, my idiot Republican Congressman Matt Gaetz appeared on Fox News, as he loves to do because that's really where he wants to be. Not in the halls of Congress, but in fact on the air every day. That is his dream, and that is what he's working towards whenever he finally loses a race. But anyway, he appeared on Fox News on Tuesday to suggest that not only should Donald Trump pardon himself, along with the Thanksgiving turkey, but he should also just start throwing random pardons out to everybody, including Joe Exotic, the Tiger King. Now, I know it seems like an eternity ago, but we all remember back in the early days of the lockdowns when the Tiger King was the biggest news out there. And it was absolutely insane to watch that whole thing play out. But nevertheless, Matt Gaetz is trying to, I guess, rehash that and brought up the fact that, hey, Donald, how about you just pardon the Tiger King after you're done pardoning yourself? Here is what he said. He said, he should pardon the Thanksgiving turkey. He should pardon everyone from himself to his administration officials to Joe Exotic if he has to, because you see from the radical left a bloodlust that will only be quenched if they come after the people who work so hard to animate the Trump administration with the policies and the vigor and the effectiveness that delivered for the American people. Now, I know we have discussed in the past that a president can issue a blanket pardon, meaning you can straight up say, if this individual committed any crimes between January 1st, 2017 and January 1st, 2020, if you committed any crimes in that period, I pardon you for them. You don't have to pardon somebody for a specific event. But see, Matt Gaetz didn't say that. He didn't go on to elaborate that that's what he means. Matt Gaetz is very close to this administration. Matt Gaetz likely knows where the bodies are buried. No doubt having helped bury a few himself. Metaphorically, of course. I'm not suggesting anybody actually killed anybody. But Matt Gaetz has been in the thick of all of this. So why didn't he mention because the president can issue blanket immunity pardons? Did Matt Gaetz just tacitly admit that he understands that this administration and some of Trump's biggest enablers in his administration committed crimes? Crimes that they could be prosecuted for? Because that kind of seems to me like that is what Matt Gaetz admitted to that Fox News audience. But you know what, folks? I'm not worried about that at all. Go ahead, issue yourself a pardon. I don't care. What are you going to pardon yourself from? You know, what's it going to protect you from being prosecuted for the obstruction of justice that you're already not going to be prosecuted for? You can only pardon federal crimes. Joe Biden's already said he's not going to use the Justice Department to go after Donald Trump because he wants to unify the country and move forward, making the same mistake Obama did by not going after the Bush criminals. Biden said he's going to do the same thing. So what is Matt Gaetz even talking about here? Well, for one, he's trying to get the Fox News idiots riled up to, oh, God, they're going to prosecute our boy. Oh, even though he's said specifically, I'm not going to do that. Matt Gaetz is counting on the Fox News audience being as stupid as he is, and so that's why he's peddling these lies out there. Now, the real crimes, the good ones, the juicy ones, the ones he could actually be locked away for, those are happening in New York State. And there's nothing he can do to stop those. So if he wants to issue a pardon to himself, let it happen. I'm not worried because that New York Attorney General is tough as nails, and she is planning on nailing him as soon as he leaves office.